Hello, Cartoonia. It's Top Hat Cat back with your weekly interviews on Take a Pause to Watch the News. I'm feline fine today, and here on this squibble-tastic channel, pull your paws together for George Washington, the first poor resident of the United States of America, whom we have our teams currently working on bringing him back to life through movie magic.
Where am I? What am I doing here? And why do I have a tail?
That doesn't matter right meow. You're here for an interview that I have forced you into. Now let's get on with the show, shall we? Good. So our topic today is views on political parties. The definition of a political party is a group of people with similar political goals and opinions. The purpose of a political party is to get candidates elected to public office. This means that political parties are two opposing sides with different views on how things should be run. In George Washington's time, there were no political parties, but it is when the idea started to rise up, with Alexander Hamilton and Thomas Jefferson. Now, Mr. Washington, what is your opinion on political parties?
However,
Political parties
may now and then answer popular ends. They are likely in the course of time and things to become potent, powerful engines by which cunning, ambitious, and unprincipled men will be enabled to subvert,
destroy,
the power of the people and usurp,
take,
for themselves the reins of government, destroying afterwards the very engines which have lifted them to this unjust dominion,
control. So, what Mr. Washington here is saying is that he views political parties as something that is completely won by human selfishness and will ultimately cause destruction in many ways. Even though on occasion they will appease to the public, it is better to be rid with even the thought of these parties. Is that right, Mr. Washington?
Yes, quite right, although it is seem to be dumbed down quite a bit.
It's the 21st century, Mr. Washington. What else would you expect?
Wait, what year is it?
That doesn't matter right meow. Let's go to a commercial break. And we're back. So now that we have Mr. Washington's opinion, let's see what the public has to say.
Politicians are annoying.
Yeah, all they do is bicker.
What's a politician?
That is a wonderful question. A politician, as defined on the Google Dictionary, is a person who is professionally involved in politics, especially as a holder of or a candidate for an elected office. Another definition for a politician is a person who acts in a manipulative and devious way, typically to gain advancement within an organization. The second definition is what a lot of citizens view politicians as, including George Washington.
That does make a lot of sense, but they must still be important in some way, right? Otherwise, what would our need for them be?
Yes, exactly. They are still important, even though we may not like them very much. According to Independence Hall Association in Philadelphia, political parties may have meaningless bickering from time to time, but it is also good because the politicians inform the public with well-publicized debates about important issues and ways to solve problems within society. Also, it is sometimes forgotten by the citizens that both parties still hold the same values in liberty, equality, and individualism, and hold the Constitution quite well. Both parties hold the election process true and do claim defeat, although sometimes bitter, to the winner of the election, for that is who the citizens have decided would be the best fit for the position. Does that all make sense?
Yes, actually it does. I guess they aren't that bad.
I guess so. Now that we've done some research and had a change of heart, let's compare the opinions of today to that of Washington's time. And we are back again with Mr. Washington. So, Mr. Washington, have a change of heart?
I still stand by my words. Have you ever had to deal with Hamilton and Jefferson squabbling?
We aren't giving the national government too much power. The Constitution says nothing against this. But you are just taking your own liberty with this. Don't just read between the lines because there is nothing there.
Okay, so Mr. Washington sticking with his idea even after what we reviewed with the public. Still, summing it up, Washington believes that the spirit of the parties gives a great cause of distress to the citizens, being non-reliable with their jealousies. On the other hand, according to Independence Hall Association in Philadelphia, today the majority belief is that political parties are necessary evils, but still do have an important role in government and politics today, by connecting citizens to the government. So now we'll send these political figures back to their original timeline. This is Top Hat Cat signing off of Take a Pause to Watch the Muse. Have a squibble-tastic day in the land of Cartoonia.